Hey, everybody, I'm John Hallett. Welcome back to the podcast. Thanks for joining us, tuning in. We got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff today, some fun things, a couple of videos, potentially to watch 10 dumb things people say about their self defense and fighting skill and knowledge. And as always, I've got Josh joining me. How's it going, Josh?
I'm not good. I was just thinking about the top 10 done things that I've said in martial arts. A lot of them came up this month, so
They're coming up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's always a work in progress, and we all evolve and get a little better. And it goes with some of the things that just drive me crazy. It seems like human beings just don't evolve. It's just about some dumb stuff all the time. It's like politics and a bunch of stuff that doesn't get us anywhere. It's like human beings just need to unite and
Right.
instead of like a bunch of just wasted money, wasted effort, human lives fighting over
AI
stuff.
will tell us to exercise and people still won't do it. AI will tell them that's the best thing you can do for your body, and they'll still be like, well, that's a no. I'm not
Yeah. Yeah, we're a funny species, that's for sure. Caught up in a bunch of nonsense a whole lot of the times.
Yeah.
But politics, this just drives me crazy. People should just get along and do what's right for each other.
Yeah, it's like the 90s. Can't we all just get along?
Yeah,
Can't we? Can't we?
we should. It'd be a whole lot better for all of us.
I know.
Politicians
But we
need to
don't.
step off the stage. And
There's money in politics, though. So
what's that?
there's just so much money in politics. Good luck.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't get rid of them.
No. Gosh, I wish we could.
They'll never vote to limit their terms because they're all greedy, and that's right there.
Hey, I was
Says
just
enough.
thinking, have you ever had that person come in who says, I know what I'm doing, and they don't? Like, is that like one of your top ones of things that people say?
You want to just jump into the list like randomly, Josh?
I don't know. I was just thinking that. I was like,
Just
that was a total guess. We don't even talk about what you got lined up in there sometimes.
I know.
No,
We got it. This
know where your
this
mind's
makes
at.
me this makes me smile all the time. I was shooting with my son Ethan and one of his friends, and his friend is going into the army. So I, was giving him some stuff for the gym before we went to the range, and said, I don't know how we got onto it or whatever, um, about the taser, pepper spray, all that stuff. I'm like, I can do it. You guys want to do it? Hey, you've been with the army. We can do it. Like, no,
Oh my
no, no,
God.
no, no. So here's the kid. I think he wants to try special forces. He
Oh,
doesn't want to get tased.
what?
Like you might, hey, do it. And I showed them this video, and Ethan said, Josh doesn't give himself enough credit at the end. I'm like, yeah, because he did it. He did
Oh
it.
God, you got this video.
So hopefully the volume's not this video makes me smile anytime I'm feeling down. I just watch this. I don't know why.
Oh, really? Well,
And
let's see
then,
it.
I applaud myself for not tasing you the second time. It was so close because it was just so funny. But,
The look you
sometimes when you
gave me,
think
I thought you were going to do it. I really did.
it was just so funny.
Just play the video.
Don't do it again. Just play the video.
Let's just play this video so they understand.
Oh God, it hurts. That was awesome. He's like, stop, please, stop, please.
That was awesome. Oh, that hurt.
See, right there, I was like, oh, I could do it. But I'm not going to do it to my buddy Josh.
I was exhausted. Like after that was done, I can still see the bolt of lightning like flashing in my eyes every time that thing goes off. Oh, it's awful, man. And my butt cheek hurts so bad, my right glute. Where'd you put because you put it on my ankle and shoulder, and
yeah, it just arcs through your whole body. It's terrible.
So do I have to do that?
You know what it feels like? You have to do it again? No, you don't have to do it again.
Right.
You get video. You got video proof.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, it's on multiple. I probably can't delete it now. It's in so many different places.
I don't think I can handle it now. Like if a police officer says, "Don't do that," I'll tase you. I'm gonna stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You win.
Okay.
Oh,
I know what it feels like. Stop doing that.
So he wants
Yeah.
to go into special forces and he doesn't want to get tased. He should at least get a flavor of the shock knife or something.
Yeah, that's what I
I mean,
said.
he needs it.
Yeah, it's a get the experience, pepper spray goes on and on,
Oh,
but that taser is just so intense. That's the big difference.
I'd rather have to go an entire round with you than get tased again. And that says a lot because you'd smoke me and I would just cover up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be tased again. I don't
Maybe we
want
could do that video.
what
How
video?
long's the round?
No, whoa, 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 whoa. This is just that was
Is it
just
a
what we call hyperbole, hyperbole here, or whatever. Just let's move on.
Oh, let's move on. All right, let's look at this video. We did a little experimenting. People have a real hard time with choke against the wall. Your back up against the wall is the harder one in Krav Maga. I was messing around. We do a couple things, holding people's shoulders, trying to get them not to push into the choke. That's the real problem. People push in, and you're now magnifying that choke because you're pushing into it, trying to escape it. A lot of times at beginner intermediate level, it's, when the student's going to figure out that technique, and just being aggressive and going hard can get you out of a lot of scenarios. But we were using a stick just to add a little bit more pressure. The context is you're not getting choked with the stick, because I think if somebody jammed you up against the wall, even from 6 inches away, and press that, it's crushing your airway.
Yeah.
We're using it as a training tool. I got hit yesterday with just the butt end of one of those sticks yesterday, making a defense. It was sticking out, somebody kind of doing a back slash swing with the stick. And I woke up this morning with a nice mouse on my forearm. So I don't think my throat's gonna, take, a 165-pound guy, smashing you into the wall, let alone a 200-pound guy. So we're using this as a tool just to try to get people to feel it, because we can spread that power across. And actually, one of the cons I thought originally was your armpit kind of shoulder get into the stick, and people can kind of force it. But if you go slow enough, the attacker can kind of put more force into your shoulder. So let's just take a look at this. Probably get rid of the sound. I don't know if I can make this bigger.
I don't know. I can see it.
You can see it fine?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's fine. We tried that new view. And we'll probably have to watch it. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get a little closer on these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good technique. You can see like your bottom shoulder's got a dip as you kind of come down with that elbow 7, and that shoulder's coming off the wall. I wasn't super worried. I was going to use this as some B-roll, but I didn't really see anything right there. Oh, that glitched. I don't know if it glitched on your end, but
it did a little bit. It just the stuff I wanted to see.
Let's go back. Let's just go back on that and see where he comes off his shoulder.
Yeah.
On that side. See, it maybe a tad. His shoulder came off a little bit soon. Too bad I couldn't slow-mo this. Oops, that was not far enough.
So they press on there. You don't want to push back.
See, like right there, like it was pretty quick. I was trying to get them to go slower to feel it versus just kind of default aggressive. Here, right there, see that shoulder coming off, and that other shoulder didn't dip underneath. You can see right over there in the corner there, his shoulder was way off the wall before. And that means, and you can see right there, that's a good little freeze frame. The other shoulder's not dipping out of the way on that. And it's just pushing. At least they're going slower. Yeah, so it was just a little experiment I ran the other day, and I thought it ended up being pretty good as we went through the day, messing around with that in our Peaceful Warrior class.
That's fun.
It's a hard choke.
It is. I mean, when it was put on me, I felt like I was doing it the right way, but you're like, no, your shoulder's coming way off. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, because you can power through it. And it's
Yeah.
hard when your partner's not really choking you.
Yeah.
That's tough as well.
Right. They've
You
got to give
know,
you.
you've got to have that, realism, but you don't want to crush somebody's airway.
I know.
It's always a hard thing.
Trying to find that
So,
happy medium of the choke with the stick to make them think, and trying to be strong in it, but not kill your opponent. It's
yeah.
really hard to be a good training partner. Like I found that to be the hardest thing so far. Is trying to give them something, and I still screw up. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, and people, there's just a drill of that, we're working on just recognizing that you have enough room to get up from the ground,
mhm,
just that. We were trying to get people to, I was like, hey guys, it's artificial. You've got to give them, you got to act hurt or stunned. You've got a kick shield, and I said, I want it, guys, you got to be failing here. But they just went so hard on the actual front kick. They never actually were giving people enough space to get up.
yeah,
And I was like, guys, the point is recognizing when you have enough space to get up. But they were just that, hey guys, be aggressive. Like your partner should be failing 15% of the time, in that ballpark. And they were just too aggressive and never giving them any space. I'm like, I don't see any time for anybody in this class to get up. You guys are
right,
just taking that aggressive and having them fail. They took that as just coming at them hard, not varying the tempo, like, oh, you blasted me back. And how much space that kick created, because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, and it might not create a lot of space, but the person's hurt, and just figuring out when you can get up.
mhm,
But the biggest problem with that drill was the training partners.
yeah. It's the hardest part. Been just trying to be a good training partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had hair grabs, and how prevalent those can be for anybody with long hair, but especially women, getting yanked around. I couldn't find, there was a high school fight here, probably not 4 years ago. I can't, I know I saw the video clip that I recorded
Mhm.
from my phone. But as like every other archive thing, I'm like, which folder was that in? And I
Yeah.
didn't have, when I see it, I didn't have time. I've got to trying to get better at seeing it and going, oh, I need to move that video, because it kind of comes back and back. But this one is adult women, obviously out on night on the town and dressed up, kind of scenario, and just how aggressive this gets, and how the hair grabs, happen
Great.
several times in this video. So we'll roll it, and you can kind of see some real life attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Oof.
it wasn't
Huge.
here's the start of it. Sorry, it was like cut up. That's kind of a hair grab, throw
it's a
down, kind of
throw.
tough. But those hammer fists right there are aggressive hair grab, trying to smash more just crazy hammers.
Mhm.
And now we have another hair grab,
Whoa. Drew her
more
back.
more hair grabs,
Oh,
more-
dragging her off. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
more hammers. Close your eyes, Josh.
Don't look at that. It's blurred out anyway. Oh,
And
enough.
kick.
Oh.
And a
That
slap,
punch.
kind of hard to see if that was a
Yeah.
hammer.
It would-
Bill thought it might have been a mouth with a hand punch, but I think it just might have been a crazy slap right there in the end. Like, that's my
Holy
favorite
crap.
part,
Is
that right? It's just that knockout. But
yeah.
like, things we say happen on the ground, especially for our guys here. This is, went boom, just
Oh.
kicks, smack, somebody coming up back into the fight. That just awareness, like everything we talk about, not everything, but so much, is in this. Just awareness, multiple attackers, people randomly just kicking, hitting,
And they're in heels. Most of them are in heels doing this. I mean, that's
Yeah,
an
you could see
impressive feat on its own.
You could see one of the smarter ones took off her heels.
Yeah.
I
She
think
was ready to
they
fight.
yeah, they were like,
She's like, all right,
get out
we're
of
doing
these
this.
shoes.
Picking them off. They're stilettos too. If you kick somebody with stilettos, is that a weapon? Like I don't want to get stabbed by a kick from a stiletto shoe. I mean, that's a 6-inch.
Just those pointy dress shoes, like
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt. That's
Mm.
gonna hurt. I mean, yeah, stomping on somebody, is really tough.
And just how much control they display just by being able to grab their hair and pulling them in a direction. And there's not a
Yeah,
lot of technique there, right? They're just grabbing hair and yanking, and people are flying.
yeah, that's really tough. In there, it goes to, I didn't think of it until now, but there was that video from that Foot Locker shooting where we talked about that one in class, and I think it was just lack of training, that can't, really the person got too excited in defense of their brother, and I think they shot way too many times, and I think that's just lack of training. You're justified, but then anybody looking at it is going to say, I think you went over the line. Did you really need to shoot that many times?
And it's all too often people take it a line because they've never experienced that kind of stress in the heat of the moment. So you got to train, because not that we're trying to train you to kill people. You've got to be able to train for those moments where things are going bad, and you've got to be able to act efficiently, and then try to keep your mind within the confines of the law, I guess is what I'm trying to think here. It's so important to know when you start becoming the bad guy.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to find that video, but this one was,
yeah,
it was sideways. Actually, it's kind of a good thing to do on Instagram. I've seen different videos going sideways.
It's strange.
So yeah, I don't know. It might be the only good one I can find quickly off of YouTube here. Let's see what this one has before we pull it up. I mean, of course, it's somebody's video. So I'll share my screen here. Let me just cue it up here. Public figure boogie TV is what we're on right now.
What?
I don't know. Some dude. I don't know.
That's cool.
So,
it's a crazy shoot. I mean, if you're going to grab it, when you just showed me what was going on with it, I was just, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many lines that are crossed by everybody.
Yeah.
It's a real...
You got that video up on your screen? Can you see it? It just flipped off for me. Can you see the video?
No. Hit the present one. There. Yeah.
Yeah, it flipped off. That's being weird.
Yeah.
There it is. Add to stage. You got that?
There it is. I see it.
All right. Now I gotta find the other tab.
No worries.
As you know, I have way too many tabs open.
Only a few. 100. Only a few hundred.
That's not it. Foot Locker. All right, here we go.
There you go. There it is.
So I don't know where this is queued up from. I thought it was kind of the start.
Those of you listening, it's just a parking lot with some cars at a Foot Locker. He's scrubbing.
Oh goodness, we're here.
What was it? Man,
I know. I'm like, I don't know what this guy's video. I hate to. We're borrowing his little screen here, but I don't know what the heck he's doing here.
It's
okay,
him.
But okay, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. What the heck?
The short was.
You can't trust YouTube or the internet.
Yeah, here
can't be trusted. Here's the sideways one. Yes, we know. That's why we're here. We want to watch this. Uh-oh. Gotta turn your head to watch it.
Yeah. Turn your whole screen. If you're on a phone, it's probably easier.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, it's not too big. I can't make that sucker.
No, you just gotta let it roll layout.
Yeah, I don't know what it can do.
So there's a melee breaking out. People are getting hurt. Three
dudes
are now on one.
Yeah, you can see the stomping.
Yeah.
And right here, the sister comes in the bottom of the frame. And, right in here, it's hard to tell
What's
how many
going on?
shots were fired. It didn't really look like they were threats at
Yeah.
some point in here. Here, let me scrub back a little bit. Comes in, that guy's gone. That guy seems to be off the brother, but there seems to be more shooting. I think it's just too
It's a
excited.
disaster.
Lack
Yeah.
of training. She was justified there, but I think it went over the top. We discussed this a bit, and I think it was, just a little over the top.
Yeah. And she just runs into seeing, she looks like she has very little training, and she ends up winning, we'll say, the incident, because she ended up executing 3 of those people, man. And it just shows you that even the untrained person can walk in and make amazing, like really crazy things happen. But suddenly she goes from being a good guy, like self-defense wise, to a bad guy, because it looks like there's extra shots fired, like people are laying on the ground, and she's
Yeah, there's
still
no
going at it.
audio. It looks like she goes too much, but it's point blank shots too. I mean, there's no, I don't know. You said make crazy things happen, but I think it's just, blood, like, hey, if you're that close to something, you're gonna hit the target kind of thing. There was no skill whatsoever on her part. It wasn't like you took a 50-yard shot in the mall
Well,
to
she was
take down
point
an active
blank,
shooter.
but I mean, point blank's still hard. I've had people really mess me up. I don't know. Either way,
Yeah, she came
it's
into
crazy shoot.
defense,
Oh,
outnumbered
yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
kind of thing, overpowered. It's tough. You just have to
Yeah.
train more. We all get excited. We all get amped up, but you get
Gosh,
more amped
turn it
up
up.
when you don't train. That's the
Yeah.
that's the
Moral of the
thing.
story. Yeah.
So,
Train.
yeah, train more. Train more.
Suck less.
Yep. Here, grab that's on there. All righty. Let's get into 10 dumb things people say about
Okay.
their self-defense fighting knowledge.
Okay.
I don't know if I should, maybe we'll put it up at the end so you're not reading ahead, even though I know
Yeah.
it's 2 frames on the PDF I uploaded here. Number 10, and these could go in and out of order. People don't get all crazy about the numbers.
Yeah.
That's always like,
It's
oh, where
arbitrary.
should you put that one? Sometimes we all have our kind of favorite. I think number 6 is one of my favorite ones, but I don't need to train. Nothing like that will ever happen to me. Denial.
Yeah.
That's a great one. I don't need it. I don't need it. And as well, yeah, I know you're like, when you need it, you're gonna need it.
Gonna need it. It's the
So,
greatest thing you ever said. You're gonna need it when you're gonna need it.
yeah.
That's a t-shirt.
Number 9, I'll just kick them in the groin. The Simpsons.
I've heard that one actually.
Well, can I just kick them in the groin?
Isn't that like the win button? I'm like, some people call that a fetish. Be careful.
All I need to do is one of my favorite ones. All I have to do. But yeah, just kick him in the groin and run. Sure. When was the last time you jogged 400 meters?
Yeah.
Let alone sprint away from somebody that's now pissed.
Yeah. And you kicked
people don't. Yeah.
Woo.
People, take that for granted all the time. You just might make them mad by kicking them. Oh. Number 8, I'm strong, so I'll win. Strength helps, but come on, you need technique. When all things are equal, you need technique. Being strong is great, but people are like, I'm strong, I can fight. And maybe they're in denial about how strong they actually are.
Hey, I've seen a lot of MMA fights where the strongest guy in the ring isn't always the guy winning.
So yeah, and it's tough. Like there's no bench press deadlift before that.
It's not
before you don't really know who's stronger. Sometimes this guy just looks good. Display model only.
Yeah, don't drive.
Number 7. This is always the people that say this is, oh, we could go down a rabbit hole, but we'll keep moving after this one. they won't expect it when I go crazy.
Nobody does.
I'm just gonna go crazy, windmill in. Number 6, this is one of my favorites. I was in a fight in high school, so I'm good.
Really?
Like, oh my gosh, it's just, it's a high school fight,
Yeah.
I mean, crazy.
Oof.
Number 5, and how long ago,
Yeah.
depending on people, people listening, don't see that visual, like how long ago was that? Come on, it's ridiculous. If anything happens, I'll just grab a weapon, or I have a weapon. Are you even justified to grab that weapon? Like everything,
Right.
like, can you even reach it? It's just, it's like that video Ben posted, the statistics of, needing your firearm at home versus out in public, when are you carrying, where are you carrying? And, stats are, it's in the home is a bigger one. So, but, are you close to that weapon? Come on. I can handle myself. I fought my brother when I was a kid. I have women and men say this, sometimes
Really?
the women will say, like, I have brothers. I know how
Okay.
to, I'm like, I fought my brothers. I'm like, okay. Sibling rivalries, I mean, your siblings probably not pulling out a knife,
Right.
I
And the
mean,
intent is so different there. So
yeah, the legal consequences, you're just dealing with mom and dad. It's not the justice system.
no.
But I've had that one, men and women.
Wow.
I have brothers. I can fight. I'm like, okay,
Sure.
yeah. So
Put on
number
some
3,
gloves.
I learned a few moves from YouTube.
Perfect.
I mean,
Perfect.
we've got our video portal, and that's great for reviewing. Listening and picking up little things you might have missed in a class, and it's meant as review. Yeah, you can put those things together, practice with a partner, but you need to actually do real speed, stress, and resistance training. You actually have to train, not just watch a video. Like thinking you watched a video and you're good, it's crazy.
Right. And think about the quality of the video you're watching. You don't know half these people's actual skill sets or why they're doing this. I mean, are they doing it for the watches, or are they doing it because they genuinely think that this is good self-defense?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? There's so much good and bad out there.
Yeah.
Number 2, I don't need training. I've got good instincts. Like, oh, I love, that's just more
You just pop them in
people
the
in
face.
denial.
Where's your instincts now?
Yeah. And just like we said, training teaches you control under pressure. We just watched a video, guys, get on YouTube and check our thing out. It's just crazy. People, she might have had good instincts to protect, but then the adrenaline and panic take over. You've got to train, and just saying you've got good instincts, those instincts can be wrong.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm going to deal with the whole aftermath, which is another thing. And we've talked about that recently in the whole ClearSky self-defense and fighting system portal and everything else that we've got online for people. So, and of course, number 1, Josh.
Hold on. Before you go to number 1, don't forget, shop our stores, buy our t-shirts. In fact, get all of our stuff. Visit us at our websites. Go there. Make sure that you take care of us, because we take care of you.
Yep.
There it is.
You can suck less performance. I know you can't scan it, but if you visit suckless.co, that is all of our stuff. So much stuff on there for supplements. You can train with us online at shop.rmsdf.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we have the ClearSky.Training. Right. We'll throw those up at the top.
Woo, woo, woo.
In there. You're so excitable, Josh.
Well, it's a really good way to get people to stay to listen to number 1.
Stay to listen to number 1. Yeah.
Right.
You're better at this than me. You can train with us online or at ClearSky.Training. And, we've got the rmsdf.com. Visit our website. That is our home base. ClearSky.Training is our virtual space, I guess you'll call it.
Mhm.
But and then the shop.rmsdf and shop.clearsky.training. So for there's some overlap. A lot of that ClearSky.Training stuff just isn't branded with Rocky Mountain. So there's a lot of suck less, there's a lot of Krav Maga stuff on there, and there's probably another one. Where is that banner? No, not a banner. It's a media asset.
You're a media asset.
Yeah, suck less to find. We've got those T-shirts on there. I didn't bring in the penguin
I love the penguin.
there, but we've got those suck less. Those always get good comments when I'm wearing those out and around in there. So, number one, what do you think?
I already have a black belt.
I already have a black belt. It is just so huge. Like, so many people think I'll just hit him once and it's over. I'm so powerful, right? Because we see that in the movies. I just actually had somebody, do bang bang, with a gun, and I was coming at them with a stick. I'm just gonna shoot them once or twice, and they're gonna go fall down or get blasted back, or I'm just gonna punch that guy, and he's gonna fall down. So many people think that and underestimate, or overestimate their power. They think, I'm just going to punch him and everybody's going to crumble in front. But, gosh, the movies just set people up for, false confidence from punches and kicks to, the power of the gun. It's not going to blast somebody back through a wall. You know what I mean? It so jades people's minds and thinking that they've got so much power. So we've got those up in the list there.
That's kind of crazy because it's hard enough to get one punch on somebody. Do you think you're going to be able to throw the punch that's going to be the ultimate knockout punch? That's going to be a golden super shot.
Yeah. Punching somebody is not all that easy. We were just talking about that yesterday. Wasn't it the two of us? Just how hard it is, and
just
to hit somebody.
To get a good punch.
Yeah.
To get a clean shot. Like, I mean, it's if they have any training whatsoever. I mean, if they just cover, it's like suddenly, how are you going to get that one super golden shot in that you're so confident about? It's not there, right? And then what have you got left?
Yeah, and you forget, if you miss, they're coming back.
Their golden shot.
They're coming back. I mean, we did talk about that guy on YouTube that offers people money in a park to land a punch, and like everything else, you're like, is it legit? I mean, I was thinking about trying it with you. All right, land a punch on Josh and just evading, just moving. People are like, you're moving.
Well, yeah.
People are gonna move.
I'm not gonna stand there and let you. This isn't like those slap competitions where I just let you slap my face, and see if I survive that, and then slap you back. No, that's how I play the game.
Yeah, judging range and distance is so hard. Just like we were talking about in that kick from the ground and get up that we were doing in class the other day. All these skills, just you have to train them, guys. If you want to be good, get out of these dumb things that are in your head, and you have to train. There's just no way around it. You want to be healthy, you've got to eat right, at least 80% of the time, folks. And you got to train. And it's just not this, pickleball thing is what my latest thing is. If you want to get good at it and be the best, you're playing pickleball all the freaking time,
3-4 nights a week.
Yeah. Easy. I mean, it was that stat of like, how many push-ups you think you've done in your life? And it was older than one of the, how old is she? 7 or something like that in minutes. Like, just, you got to put in the reps. And a lot of people don't want to put in the time. Yeah. And if you want to be safe, you got to put in the time. And that's online and reading. That's why we've, put this podcast series together. But it's really, working on an ebook just to put it all together. But we've got those different PDFs that are combining just to put in one concise thing. You don't have to even click on each individual lesson, which is, it's nice to be able to do that and see. I want to go directly to what to do after that self-defense. What am I doing? 911. How am I handling that call? How am I handling law enforcement when it comes onto the scene? I'm not going to post it on social media.
Please don't post it. Yeah.
All of those things, but we're trying to put it in a concise thing that, we're seeing a lot of our upper level students just not getting the context, not having that knowledge. And, as I say, I'm getting older and grumpier, and, I always have more of an optimist and thinking, okay, they're just going to get better. They'll keep training, and that happens quite a bit. I have several black belts that have just gotten so much better since being awarded their black belt, but they continue to train for years. But I'm getting harder on our lower belts because some of the stuff, you guys should know the context of this. You guys should know this. You should know that. And it's just more than sometimes showing up to class, but a lot of times it is showing up to class that, you have to hear those lessons time and time again, but you can read it all on ClearSky.Training, and we're trying to put it together for you guys, even just in a little handy ebook that you can pop open on your phone or whatever. So
yeah,
it's getting 36 minutes. We should probably wrap it up. You got any closing thoughts on any of this stuff?
Yeah, you really do need to just get in there and do it. Don't overestimate your skills. It's easy to do.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, we will be picking it up next week. Thanks for joining us. As always, train more, suck less. Support this podcast. We gave you those channels, quote unquote, I guess, or websites. So get on there. But by all means, just get down and do some push-ups right now. Do something.
Do it.
Better yourself in some way. And, by all means, be nice. The world is a tough enough place. All right, guys. Take care.